Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 9, Episode 6. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. It's for what is it? 4 a.m. It's 3 a.m. JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. The wind is still blowing like crazy, but it's okay because my power ain't went out. Blessings be to God. Send to yourself. Okay. You can also follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. You can like, comment, and share this video because it always helps. If you want to, which you always should want to, you always should, be sure to always check the description box because it's information down there, okay? Okay. So the episode picks up right where the last one left off. KK is still telling Scrap De Leon, okay? Did you know about Shooter and your sister? What about Shooter and my sister? KK, that was not your business to tell. I'll talk to Scrap De Leon when I feel like it. No. My interest is peaked now. What's going on? Well, you know your sister and Shooter been messing around for about a year and a half. What? Scrap De Leon is shocked. Okay, what? I can't believe. Well, actually, it's been more than a year and a half, brother. But I was gonna tell you when time was right. But you know me, him doing business or whatever, right? Why ain't nobody tell me? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he was hiding things. I'm saying, how can I trust somebody and do business with them or whatever if, you know what I'm saying, they can't tell me the truth? Okay, how would he not tell me he fucking my sister? That's sneaky. It is. Okay, especially if it's been going on for a year and a half. 6 months or less, you may not mention it because you don't know what's going on. But a year and a half, and then she says it's been longer than that. But again, I'm not gonna have any KK say, well, word on the streets, crap. And Cheyenne and Shooter got some other girl or whatever. He got other people he dealing with. Like, woohoo. Like, woohoo. Other bitches. I say, girl, not other bitches or whatever. Scrap feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because KK mentioned like because I know Scrap was hanging out with Shooter. So he probably seen some things too. And Scrap then say, hey, I ain't saying what I seen, but it don't matter because I didn't know about you and him, so whatever I seen didn't matter, whatever. But he feels some kind of way. Okay, we see that whole thing. Oh, I forgot. We have 2 new confessional looks, okay? We have Shekinah. Okay, Shekinah. Now, honey, I don't know why she got, you know what I'm saying, Willie Watkins Funeral Home of Atlanta, Georgia, cremation number 5. I'm heard that is some cremation funeral makeup she got on. It look weird. She looks like that's a funeral look, okay? To the upper room. Okay, is what it looks like. Which kind of and it don't look bad, as in it's a bad makeup job. It is. She look like she casket shop. Okay, casket shop. Okay, and now we also had Spice, who had a new look. Honey, Spice just wrapped herself up in a sheet. Okay, now I also don't know if that's some kind of traditional Jamaican garb. I'm not sure. And her wig, we can see the white part of her wig. I'm like, you ain't had nothing else, Spice? Not nothing. The makeup don't look as bad as because it did last week, but okay, those are 2 new looks of the confessional since they doing stuff from home because of the old, package or whatever. So we see on a little ladies trip or whatever, they stop at a little convenience store and they get 6 pregnancy tests because again, Babby thinks she could be pregnant, but Babby says she thinks really that Sierra's pregnant, but they all gonna take a pregnancy test together. Why y'all wasting these pregnancy tests? What if somebody is really pregnant and needs to know now they can't because y'all took up the last goddamn 6 tests? Oh, heifers. So they get to the house and Shekinah is already... How did Shekinah beat them to the house? How? How, Jesus? I don't know. Anyway, she there, whatever. There's also a little chef there cooking some food, cooking some vittles or whatever. So Spike's like, hey, Shekinah. Like, she don't even seem happy, whatever. Why is she being mean to me? Why I get a dry side? Spice, what's going on? Spice, what's wrong? Spice bring up how Shekinah was supposed to help her find a house here in Atlanta to buy because or rent or lease, whatever, I don't know. But to get a new house because she need more space because she wants to bring her kids here from Jamaica. And she said, seeing that Shekinah been playing or whatever and has not really helped her do that. She also bring up, well, Shekinah was supposed to come visit me in Jamaica, but she never came. I'm like, maybe she couldn't make no flight. I don't know, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. So they then had Spice and Shekinah kind of talk about it or whatever. And Spice said, I don't want to be a friend anymore because I am tired of your promises to help me and you don't help me and you were supposed to help me. And she said, Spice and you be in the city that often or whatever. She be in and out, but I told you what week I'd be here. And I'm still open with you. I'll still help you. This is petty as hell. Spice mad that Shekinah, who don't own no real estate company, she don't at all. But I'm like, girl, it's just petty. And for what? This is the storyline. Spice is upset because Shekinah didn't help her find a house for kids that ain't even here. Okay. Anyway, they then get into, well, who's pregnant? Bambi, we think you pregnant. Sierra, is you pregnant? Yeah, we all think somebody pregnant. Bambi then say we should all take a shot of liquor, okay, before taking the test. Oh, really? So if anybody could possibly be pregnant, just fuck the kid, okay? There's a whole shot. Okay, all right. Anyway, so they take the shot or whatever, and they then all take a test. Okay, one by one, they go up to the bathroom, they take a test, and they get dressed to go to some like little party or whatever, some little pajama party or whatever. And then they come down all dressed in some raggedy ass, nasty ass pajamas or whatnot. And then they all pull out a test. Now they all wrote some like little symbol on each test to know which test was Sue's test. Okay, they didn't put their name, but like I would have put, I'm saying, pew, 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 on my test or whatever. And now we know, pew, 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 pew is my test. So they all pick up their test. And then they see, oh, Sierra test is pregnant. Oh, my God, Sierra, you pregnant. And then they see the Bambi test is pregnant. Oh, my God, y'all both pregnant together. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And, honey, Sierra starts boo-hoo, makeup running all down her face. Boo-hoo, no. A whole panic attack. They had to sit down. Wait, fan her because she was getting... It's not funny, but I mean, she don't want no more kids. So she was not happy, okay? And then he's like, no, this can't be my test. This can't be my test. And so Mimi said, well, okay, calm down. Like, take another test. Like, we got 2 more left. Like, just take another one. Bambi then say, it was a prank. It was a prank. That's not really her test. It's really my test. I'm like, well, how the fuck that happened? So she brings up how she saw where they all set the test down, and she walked past and she seen that her test was positive. So she went and took a second test to be sure, and then she switched Sierra's test with her second test as a joke, okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, Bambi's pregnant, as we all knew. But I was like, damn, Sierra pregnant because she must have had a baby because she ain't showing on social media. But, it was what it was. So the next day, okay, they out in the kitchen talking or whatever, about, I can't believe Bambi having another baby. I'm like, Bambi is married. Mary be had kids all the time. It's not as if she having another baby with Stevie J. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that or whatever. So Carly bring up, we know because Shekinah was like, I don't need a man to have a baby. Yes, you do, Shekinah. Yes, you do. Carly, shut up. Shut up, Carly. Carly then said, you have to have a man or whatever, because once you get a man or whatever, you won't be in nobody else's business. Shekinah said, Carly, you had a man every season. You always is in someone else's business, and she is always and forever, okay? And we know each moment is true. She's always in somebody's goddamn business. So Cardi then brings up, well, you know what? We need to get Shekinah need a man. She needs some dick. Cardi then went and got a dildo. Okay? And then she still starts chasing Shekinah, saying, put this in your mouth. First of all, I don't want whatever disease that Cardi's dildo has. Okay? I wouldn't care if that was a brand fresh new dildo out the pack. It could still have an STD. I would not want anyone else's nothing in my mouth near me. The fact that they was chasing with it and like I'm like, no, I don't want not damn juice, not damn hair, not damn particle flying off that goddamn dildo. The fact that you wouldn't got it so easily lets me know you use that motherfucker. Leave me be, bitch. We would have been fighting. Okay, I would have punched Cardi dead on her lips, the swollen ones. Okay, I don't have time for the bullshit shit. Okay, anyway. They then laughed about that, whatever. So they then asked Sierra, why were you so upset when you thought you were pregnant? Like, would you not have wanted more kids? Like, do you not want more kids? Like, would you have been happier if you were maybe married? She said, yes, if I was married, I would not have been so upset. She said, however, I'm only 30 years old. I did not know that Sierra was only 30. I need her to stop doing whatever she's doing to her face, okay? Because I thought she was in her 40s. Anyway, I'm 30 years old. I've been a mom for 15 years. It's really, really hard or whatever. Plus, me and BK, we still be having issues. So I'm not ready to have his baby. And I'm like, but you and BK is still together to this day. To this day. But I digress, okay? So Spice then brings up how I get it. Because I have not talked to my kid's father in 3 years. Like, it's just me, taking care of my kids. Stuff. Like, we don't talk at all. He don't be around at all or whatever. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She brings up, that's why, Shekinah then say, well, that's why I'm single. Like, that's why I stay single, because I've been through so much with men. I've been abused and used and lied to and beat and all these things. And she was crying. Like, it was a whole moment. With Shekinah. And I think her issue was, y'all up here telling me I need a man, and y'all don't know the reason I don't have one. Shekinah's still broken. Shekinah is still hurt and hurt. Still hurt and broken for whatever a dude put her through. And I think she didn't like them making it seem as if, if you had a man, you'll be good. And she like, I had men and I was horrible. Like, I was treated bad or whatever. But Shekinah, you found a good man, honey. A good man. And until you do find a good man, it is okay to be single. Period. Okay? So Cardi didn't break up yet, because my husband, fake husband, who she fakely divorcing, had a real hooker in our bed. I'm like, okay. And then she kind of, right, okay, because men, we always talk about how we need men. Y'all always talk about how we need men this and we need men that. But look at what men do. Like Mimi. Look at what Stevie J did to you. I said, you did not bring Stevie J all in Mimi's face. He brought a whole Jocelyn in your face, okay? Brought a whole stripper here and did all that shit. And then Mimi said, yeah, I didn't start getting child support until he got with Faith. So again, he did a whole bunch to me as well. And so Spice then starts crying, yeah, because it's hard. My kids are only equal to me and they on their own. And my kids feel like they don't have no father. And she was crying like, it's just so hard to be the breadwinner and have to be away from my kids to make money, because what if I was not financially situated or whatever, and he just out here not doing anything. It was a whole breakthrough moment, okay? And I like how she kind of then said, y'all up here telling me how I need a man. No, I need the Lord to fix my life. I say, come on now, let him know, okay? And I feel like Carly always joking about things, not knowing how someone feels, because the way that Shekinah instantly started crying, talking about her past relationships, you can tell it's a lot going on. So, you never know what's bubbling right below the surface, okay? It was cute. We then see all the guys back in Atlanta. It was Jock, Shooter, Stevie, Scrap, okay, and who else was there? I can't remember. Anyway, Jock and Kendra still planning their wedding. They have the destination wedding, and he brings up how, one, he has not even decided who will be his groomsman, but not only that, Kendra has been going crazy, taking over the wedding plans, and just, she don't want him to have no strippers at his bachelor party. I'm saying? She wants him to have the vasectomy. She is just taking over all the decision making and whatever. And he just trying to kind of go with the flow, but not go with the flow, but go with the flow. Okay, so that was really it. Now we do see Scrap De Leon show up, because he said he want to chit chat with Shooter, okay, about his sister, because again, Shooter still has not said anything about his sister. So what I'm saying? Hey, what up, man? Like, hey, man, what up? So you got anything you want, tell me, talk to me about? Anything, man, you didn't want to chat. He's like, nah, man, I don't even know what you're talking about. Well, yeah, man, I talked to my mom and my sister, and she said, I was messing around. Now, Shooter then say, well, Cheyenne had been hitting me up, but I hadn't responded, so I guess I know now what she was talking about or whatever. He then tell Scrap De Leon, okay, look, well, she kept telling me she wanted to tell you whatever. And, it happened before I knew you. And before I knew y'all was siblings. Okay, like, man, that don't even matter, because once we got cool or whatever, once we got cool, you should have just, put a little bug in my ear. He like, no, because she kept asking me, don't tell you. And Scrap made the best point. You could have pulled me to the side and just put a bug on my ear about it. But how are we going to do business if I can't trust you to be honest with me? Even if she told you don't tell me, why would you still not tell me? I'm supposed to be able to trust you. Especially if you see she ain't told me. Like, why would you just not, So he feel some kind of way. His sister grown, for one. I don't think his issue is, beforehand, I ain't know from back then, but recently, once we got cool, speaking business about getting a barbershop together, you should have put a bug in my ear that you used to fuck my sister, and kind of, sort of still is, okay? But we all know shit ain't shit. So, we see a little scene with the girls at the cabin or whatever. It was boring. They was talking, I wasn't listening. It was some petty bullshit about Shekinah and Spice and them still being weird. Girl, Spice, you cannot be mad at Shekinah for trying not helping you get a house. Girl, bye. Anyway, so to me, that wasn't anything of substance, okay? We seen a little part of Sierra FaceTiming her kids who was with Shooter, and when they finna hang up the phone or whatever, she's like, all right, I love y'all. And Shooter then said back, well, you can't say you love me. Like, we were together for 8 years. You should always be able to say that you love me. He like, I had love for you, okay? All right. I don't think that if you were, exes, ex-husband, wife, whatever, and y'all have kids, that when y'all on the phone, that he has to still say, all right, love you. I don't think you have to do that, especially if you both are in separate new relationships. I think I would be, even if I know my man has love for his baby mama, you don't have to tell that bitch that at the end of every phone conversation, okay? And she should not want you to let it be known that you love her or that you still have love for her. That shit can be implied. It don't have to be repeated. Point blank. Period. Okay. Anyway, that's all that I thought was weird to me. So we then see over at Shooter House, Kinono over there. I'm looking like, why are they? What? Kinono was really on this season as if she was not this fucking Bow Wow. Anyway, so they both bring up how they have an open relationship. She see other people, he see other people, but she feel like people need to know that she's number one. She's Shooter's number one girl. She's the HBIC. I'm like, you the head bitch in charge of what? Shooter don't got shit. You in charge of what, his dick? Girl, that dick is community property, okay? I would not want to be the HBIC with anyone who out here HBICing other people. Okay, for what? For K? I don't know. Anyway, and I feel like that just proves that Kilolo was still stupid. Kilolo was forever stupid and just an idiot, okay? Now, Shooter then tells Kilolo that, Scrap felt some kind of way, because I was messing with his sister. She's like, oh, you were? You are? Well, I was, before we was real hot and heavy or whatever, but recently, like, it's just been like, I be popping in and out with her, whatever, and, well, do she know about me? And he's like, well, nah, she don't know about you, but I'll let her know, whatever. And they're going to this little party that Jock having or whatever. So now, Kimoni feel like that she has to cope and make her presence known with, community dick. Okay. I don't get it or whatever. I feel like, other people, should know about me so that they don't feel like they can disrespect me. I'm not Kishoshi. For what? For what? No one cares about you. No one, okay? And that does not mean that she's not a human being and that she has worth in this world. What it means is we don't care about you on this show, okay? Go ahead and do something else. Anyway, you're like, look, I'm going to let them know about you, whatever. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to do that. I'm like, Shooter is a piece of shit. And that made me mind with Kinono. Anyway, we then see Shooter's son is there. And Kinono was in there making some spaghetti where she put ketchup in. I'm like, ketchup and spaghetti? Oh, anyway, the sun come down and she put like a little plate or whatever, and he looking like, I don't want this. Oh, what you want, like some chicken fingers or something? Like you like easy food? And he was like, whatever. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't really talk. And then Shooter said, you gotta say some stuff. Oh, it's okay, Shooter. We got time, to get it together. And the son was like, so we talk, because I don't think you will be around long. His son has this way of being shady without saying nothing, okay? And it's as shady as he was to his mama, to Sierra, before. He's been just as shady to Kimoni, okay? But we still don't care. Now, Jock then had this awkward-ass game night at his club or whatever. But I'm like, it wasn't anyone really there. It was a failed game night that I'm sure Ramona put up just so they can kind of, tell or spill the beans about, Shooter and Kilolo, messing around or whatever. So Jock has this girl there named D. Is it Mita? I don't know. And it's someone who we used to, an old friend who we used to hang with or whatever, who's also hung out with his friends. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, she been fucking homies or whatever, or homies, whatever, but now they just friends or whatever. I don't see the point. Now, Scrap De Leon shows up with Cheyenne, his sister, because he wants to, show support for her if she really was Shooter. Okay, cool, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, his sister then say how at one point she used to mess with Jock. Now, Jock then said he ain't never, hit it or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever it was happened so long ago, he not gonna bring it up, because again, he is now, happily engaged or whatever. I say, Cheyenne, I don't care. Anyway, they then start to bring up like, well, who's single or not. And Cheyenne say, I got a man, I'm not single. And she say she's not single because of Shooter. I'm like, girl, you are single. You are single because of Shooter, okay? Anyway, Scrap then say, because she dating Shooter. They like, what? You dating Shooter? Mm-hmm. We then see Erica, Mina, and Safari walking. I'm looking like, I said on Love and Hip Hop New York, when Erica and Safari went back to London, I'm like, they better not be on Atlanta. I don't want each couple just bouncing from franchise to franchise. Pick a city and stay in that motherfucker, okay? Anyway, but I do believe at least Safari had bought a house in Atlanta, so whatever. So they around, she didn't have a baby or whatever. We still have not known that baby name or seen that baby's face. I feel like, what they waiting on? Maybe they think they're gonna get their own little special. I don't know. But they there. So they will be on this season as well. We will see how that goes. We then see Cheyenne is telling Scrap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Shooter's a couple over. He my man and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, it's okay. Like, I'm grown. You don't have to worry about me, whatever. I'm a big girl now, whatever, and I know what I'm doing. And then in walks Shooter with Kiloli, okay? So when Shooter walked in with Kiloli or whatever, Cheyenne was like, what the fuck? What is that? Who was that? And Scrap like, what's going on over there? Because Shooter and Kiloli walked in little matching white outfits, like a whole little happy-go-lucky couple. And Cheyenne was pissed, okay? She was very, very, what's going on here? What is going on here? Now, Shooter, come on over here. You're like, hey, man, yeah, what's up? What's going on? What's going on here? Hey, man, you already know what's going on, man. You know what it is. She's like, no, what is going on? Shooter was really acting as if Cheyenne was fully aware that he had a whole bitch. He was gonna come in with, dressed like Bobby twins, whatever. And Cheyenne is pissed because she had no idea. Now, Kimomo was like, hey, Cheyenne, hey, girl. And so we're just making Cheyenne more pissed or whatever. So Cheyenne is like, man, what the fuck is going on? So Scrap then say, look, you and him should go have a conversation or whatever. Like, y'all should go talk. Kimomo say then, like, what you gonna talk for what? You know what I'm saying? We right here. Because everything we do together. And I was like, see, at that point, I probably would have popped her in the mouth, okay? Which makes them all, the tensions rise. But this is how we see that Shooter ain't shit. Because the whole time Cheyenne is asking what's going on, he trying to appease Kimoni for no apparent reason and make it seem as if Cheyenne is the crazy one. No, bitch, you the crazy one, Shooter, because you plotted and planned. You was banging that girl that made it seem as if y'all was more. Did not. You told Kimono that, you know, Cheyenne did not know about her. So why you acting as if she crazy for being upset about that? Like, that's some bullshit. And then Kimono acting as if she's the HBIC of community dick is just dumb. I don't like it. At this point, you see, you know, Cheyenne tries to toss the shoe, and so does Kimono. Okay, and then security kind of separates them, and then it goes off. Look, Kimono is making a bad name for herself. No one liked her before on Growing Up Hip Hop, Atlanta, and I don't think anyone's gonna like her here either. Because one, you messing up what's going on between Cheyenne and Shooter, who don't really care, but you know, we all like Scrap Daddy Young, that's his sister. Two, you banging Sierra's ex-husband. I'm pretty sure you're gonna try to give her some smoke as well, and that's what you're gonna alienate yourself from the whole cast. No one really shoots with Shooter. No females is close to Shooter. So who you gonna shoot scenes with besides Shooter? He ain't no main cast member, but I digress. And that was the whole episode, okay? I don't like Kimono. Never will, never have, and I don't like her. I don't like her. Until next week. Peace.